This clip is brought to you by Mind Bullet. Increase focus for work or working out. Enjoy this clip.
Do you think the sport needs to be cleaned up, the no-gi jiu-jitsu? Like, because it seems like there's a lot of PED usage.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I would prefer if there was across-the-board testing for everyone. I would prefer that. It would just make the sport, it would just make things a lot easier, because at this point, you don't know. You don't know if someone's taking something. You don't know if you should be taking something, you know.
Yeah, if it's not against the rules.
It's not against the rule. If there's no testing, then it's like it's not cheating, right? There has to be a test to cheat.
On the no-gi side, because I know what is that? Fight to Win, I think they've said they never plan on actually doing testing, right?
Yeah.
Do you, when it comes to that side of things, because IBJJF does test, but they don't test rigorously. Do you think that, where do you see kind of things going as far as that's concerned? Do you think it's just going to continue to get more rampant, get worse, or do you see anything changing there?
Yeah, from what I've heard, there's no plans of any extra testing being added to any of the competitions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
How does that make you feel as a competitor? Because do you kind of feel a pressure that you need to start using stuff to try to catch up to people, or what's it putting in your head?
There's a yes and no.
Okay.
Because, you know, some of the top guys, you know, you would assume that they're using drugs, right? Mm-hmm. But there's also a lot of really high level guys that are outspoken on being clean athletes.
Yeah.
So, kind of, but it's not the same as, say, like trying to go win like Mr. Olympia, right? It's like physically impossible to get to a certain level in bodybuilding without taking certain things, right? But I don't think it's physically impossible to get to a certain level of jiu-jitsu without taking things. Mm-hmm. I think you can become the best in the world natural.
Yeah.
I think it's possible.
Well, the big things that really changes is just like how much you can, like, not even how much you could train, but just how hard you can train on a consistent basis. You know, it's not like it's going to change your skill acquisition or the technique that you have, but it's just like, can you go a little bit harder every single day of training? Maybe. And are you going to be super strong or stronger than more people? Maybe. But like Kaio, I think his whole thing is technique overall. If you have good technique, could probably beat anybody.
Yeah. So then there's even, you know, you could also say that if you're taking a slew of performance enhancing drugs and you're building your strength to a certain level, and you're doing that from the time you started jiu-jitsu. Let's say we get him on steroids, right? He's in his first month. We get him on steroids right now. We get him on all the PEDs, everything. Yeah. His recovery's great. His cardio's great. He's the strongest guy in the gym. He's gonna not overlap, but he's gonna skip ahead, and he's gonna skip 30 of the steps that he would have learned if he didn't have that strength.
Yeah.
So there's a give and take. You're gonna be able to skip over some of the technical aspects of jiu-jitsu, but then once you've skipped over it, it's going to be hard to, like, you know, go back and retrace your steps and figure it out.
Mm-hmm. Hey guys, if you like this clip, go ahead and comment down below and let us know what you liked about it. All right, share this with a friend. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and also we are on Reddit and Discord. All that's down below. All our sponsors and everyone that supports us down below there too, so you can get whatever you like from us. All right, peace.